Salakia, talking about distractions, and then one came up. Salakia, but I'm gonna go back, to it. This is the book of Proverbs 4:11. It says, "I have taught thee in the way of wisdom. I have led thee in the right path." It says, "When thou," Salakia, I'm gonna jump down to verse 14 again. It says, "Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away." Because if you're leading towards that, just like with all these festivals because here in America, all right, the mirth is gone, all right, but here they're still trying to push it little by little, all right, but and is these events that are going on, all right, the Lord could just send a judgment right there, man, and you don't want to be there in the midst of in the judgment, and more than likely get judged yourself, man. All right, because these times, man, there's still distractions out in the world, but that's not supposed to be our focus. Our focus is supposed to be on Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, all right? Making ourselves better with the Lord. It says the book of Proverbs 8, and I'll start at 32. It says, "Now therefore hearken unto me, all ye children, for blessed are they that keep my ways. Hear instruction and be wise, and refuse it not." It says, "Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at the post of," it's like you're watching daily at my gates, waiting at the post of my doors. "For whoso findeth me findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord." Right, because you leaning upon the Lord, where can you go wrong in that? All right, you doing exactly what the Lord told you to do. So, all right, because as it says in the book of Ecclesiastes, I believe is the 12th chapter, it says the whole duty of man is to fear the Lord and keep his commandments. That's the whole duty of man, to fear the Lord and keep his commandments. So if you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do, so, all right, to the best of your ability, the Lord is pleased with that. All right, he wouldn't. All right, the Lord is pleased with that. What the Lord is displeased, as it says, verse 36, it says, "But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul." What is sin? Sin is transgression of the law. Okay? It says, "All they that hate me love death." Because if they don't want to turn to the Lord, that means that they want to be focused on their flesh, on their lustly desires. That's what they're focused on. They're not focused on repenting, all right, going after Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. They're not focused on that. So if they're not focused on the Lord is gonna cut them off, man. He's gonna give them that judgment. He's gonna, as the scriptures talk about, "Then shall they know after death by pain." They're gonna know exactly where they messed up, how they were messing up, and now they know the right way. All right, and that right way and only way is the way of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. There's the book of Psalms, Slakia. Yeah. There's the book of Psalms 23:4. It says, "Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff comfort me." And I want to precept this to the book of Proverbs 4. All right. I believe it was 14 and 15. Yep, 14 and 15. All right, where it says, "Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away." Because, as it said right there in the book of Psalms 23:4, all right, we're in the valley of the shadow of death. Everywhere we go in this place, there is death right there, man. There's like how I mentioned earlier, there's a death style push here in America, all right, here in Babylon the Great, and not just here, but throughout the whole globe, all right, the whole world. This place is filled in wickedness, man. And these people, all right, they want to be focused on it. That's a death style. So don't be surprised when that death occurs, man. All right, but those that are leaning upon the Lord, making themselves right with the Lord, those are the ones that have a better chance of receiving salvation, man. All right, but hey, those that are out here distracted in the world, they're gonna catch that judgment, man. Because right now, as the scriptures talk about in the book of I'll let you end it in that. is the book of Second Peter. Because if you want to have distractions, cool, all right. But just wait till the kingdom of heaven, because right now is not our rest, as it says in the book of Micah 2:10. All right, depart. This is not your rest, because it is polluted. It will destroy with a sword destruction. Okay. All right, but if you want to enjoy, the time here, or you want to be focused on something else, all right, right now is not the time for that, man. All right, in the kingdom of heaven, that's where you're gonna have your rest. That's when you can be focused on other things, man, such as exploring the world, seeing what the Lord has in store for His elect. All right, that's gonna be, the where you can, kind of slack off, or not really slacking off, because we'll never stop serving the Lord, but basically enjoy life. Because right now, how are you gonna enjoy life here in Babylon when everything is just running confusion and wickedness, man? All right, we're trying. Our focus is on Yahweh Shem Yahushua, for Him to bring forth the kingdom, and so we can enjoy life in righteousness, man. But here in this place, it's running wickedness. All right, this is the book of 2 Peter 3, and verse 12. It says, "Looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat." Right, because this place is going to be burnt up with thermonuclear fire. The Lord's going to burn here and America up to a crisp, man, where there's not going to be any elements left. And as the scriptures talk about in the book of Micah 4, Malachi 4:1. All right, where it says they shall leave neither root nor branch. Everything in this place is going to be it's going to be over with, man, done with. All right, there's nothing going to be left here in this place. It says, "Nevertheless, we, according to His promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness." Because here in this place, it's running wickedness, running confusion, all right, and it's a death style, man. And the Lord's kingdom is going to be running righteousness, and right there is going to be a lifestyle, man, an everlasting lifestyle. All right, but right now, these distractions that are going on, it's not time for them, man. These prophecies are speaking. All right, but that's really what I want to touch on. Hey, Lord willing, this video was edifying. But with that, I'd like to end off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the Great Millstone. A salutation to the Yakim, pushing His word with truth and sincerity with charity. With that, Shalom and a Ball.